Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video we are going to see how to create quick picks in the text item or page items. So quick picks is nothing but, so we are going to showcase a quick actions, that is like a predefined set of inputs below the page items so that the user can select from the list of values. So that is a quick picks. So in this video we are going to see how to create a static quick picks and how to create a dynamic quick picks. In Oracle Apex by native you can have options for creating static quick picks, but we can also create a dynamic quick picks. So I will show how to make that. First of all, I will show the quick picks how it look, and we will proceed with the dynamic quick picks. So for that, first I'm just creating a page item. So I'm just creating a page item. So I'm just creating a page item. In that I'm going to show some input. So here you can mention input. So below that I am going to run this output now. You can see one text box is created, so quick picks will be shown below this. So for that you just select that page item, you just scroll below, you will see quick picks. Here you can see quick picks. So in the quick picks you just check this button, you will be provided with the option for entering your quick pick, that is label and value, that is key value pair you need to mention. For example, here I am just mentioning it's a 10% and the value I am going to mention 10, and below I am going to mention 15% and 15, here 20% and 20. Likewise you can statically define this. On clicking on this, click on this, you will get, here you can see the quick picks are available, that is 10, 15 and 20%. On clicking on this, the value will be assigned to this page item. On clicking on this will be assigned. On clicking on this will be assigned. So where this quick picks will be useful is like if you are going to show some predefined inputs for pickup from, that is for example you are going to showcase the location. Suppose the user need to select the city, then you can showcase the popular cities like Chennai, Mumbai, Hyderabad and Delhi. Based on that they can select from the available list using this quick picks. Otherwise they can select or type from this. So this is the use case of quick picks. Quick picks, we are going to display a predefined set of inputs below this for the easy access of the user. So this is, now we just created a static quick picks, that is we are just hard coded the values, like that is we have just fixed 10% and 15% and 20% by default by at the time of runtime. But we need this in dynamic, that is from database I need to get these values, or some other things I need to, or dynamically I need to change, or based on the user I need to change those values. So for this will not be suitable for such kind of use cases. So for that we need to do some of the out of the box things. So we need to custom build this quick picks dynamically. So that is how to do this. That's what we are going to see in this video. So this is a static approach of building quick picks. So now we will see how to create a dynamic way of quick picks. For that I'm just going to this page, click on this page item. Now as of now I'm just disabling this and I'm saving this, and below you just go to here inline help text. So under this you need to create one HTML element for holding our quick picks. For that I am having already a thing. I will just share these codes in the description below so that you can make use of it. So what I have done is I just created one div and I just mentioned ID as quick pick container. So this is the thing which is going to hold our quick picks. So just save this. You need to make this in inline help text. Under that you need to post this, and then you need to write some JavaScript code to assign that quick picks to this page item. For that you just go to there. This is the JavaScript code. You just copy it. Don't worry, I will just share these codes in the description So from this you can copy it and you can try it on your own. So here what we have done is the container we have just initialized one variable container. Under that we are just taking that quick pick container, that is id. So this is jQuery syntax we are just getting, and using server process ajax callback we are just fetching the values, that is dynamic values from the callback. So here we are just making this anchor tag. So we are just building a anchor tag so that the values can be anchored to the text item. This is a text item value. So here I need to replace with this page item value. So the job is done. So what we have done is we just use picking up the id and storing it in a container for the reference. Using ajax callback we are just requesting a value from that database, and we are just splitting that value, and we are just assigning to the anchor tag, and we are just storing xref attribute is asterisk, title is used for a tooltip, and the class we are just going to add some quick pick for some design purpose, and the link is we are on clicking on this we are assigning that value to that page item, that is quick picks. So we just assigning that value and setting the focus, and we are just assigning a value, and we on the container we are just appending the link so it will be displayed. So and just we are just building using comma, just separator as comma. So now 50 to 60% work is done. Now we need to write our ajax callback SQL query to fetch that data. For that, go to this process, under this ajax callback create a process and go to here. I just having a query. I will share these two in description, so don't worry, you can take it from there. So below this I'm just mentioning this, just validating, and the name should be the name quick picks. So keep the process ajax callback name as quick picks. That is what we are going to call from the front end. So here what we have done is we have just mentioned a club object, and this is the query. We just same what we have done for static. We are just fetching this 5%, 10%, 15% using the SQL, or you can make your data from your table, fetch your data from your table, and we are just building a JSON object, and using this cursor for loop we are just making label and value. So this is the key value pair, same like that we are just fetching. So once it is done, I am going to run this page. So now you can see 5%, 10%, 15%. This is coming dynamically, that is from the SQL. On clicking on this, this will be assigned. To show your to show the difference, I will add one more row in this SQL query. So I'm just making a union all, and I'm just making it's like 25%. So I'm just clicking validating this. Okay, since I missed the semicolon, I'm just validated. Now you will see that 25% in the output. Previously 5, 10, 15%. Now you will see 25%. So 5, 10, 15, 25%. So this is the dynamically built. That is, if any data changed in your backend, then it will be reflected here in the front end without changing any value in the front end part. So this is the advantage of using dynamic things, so that based on the users or based on the scenarios or roles, you can assign these quick picks dynamically. No need to rely on the static one for everything. So this is the advantage of using this dynamic quick picks, and quick pick is nothing but allowing the user to make a selection from the predefined set of input for the quicker access. So this is the advantage of using dynamic quick picks. Thank you.